Hey, so this is a game I programmed recently using Unity. So you can run the game, and then to upgrade the tower, you can click on it. Each upgrade costs 100 and it doubles the frequency of the shooting by 2. And then after you hit the enemies a certain amount of times, they are defeated and then you gain money. And so here's the game manager. Basically, it just keeps the state of the game. So this is a start, and it basically just gives you 200 money and then shows the money on the screen. And this is update. It right now it just contains a timer, which decreases every frame by the time in between the frame, and then it also it spawns the enemy if the time remaining on the timer is less than 0, less than or equal to 0. So it spawns the enemy and then resets the timer. Here's a spawn. Basically, this creates the enemy, and yeah, then the enemy will do what it does. Here's add money. So this is something that other classes and objects can use to add money. Currently, it's just being called by the enemy. Here's spend money, and so this is called by the tower currently to decrease the money. It returns false if if the money can be spent. And then here's the function just to update the money, so you could see it was showing up here while I was playing it. And then these last two aren't used yet, but they're here just in case. So this is just the getter function of the money to check it, and this is the check money, like to see if you have enough money, and then this is the get money function. So this is the enemy, and basically what this does on start is it creates a path, and so this path is a queue of vectors. And yeah, sometimes in some parts, like right here, I want it to go curve around a corner, and so I have these functions. So left down basically just means that it will move left and down with this definition or resolution, and so that basically just means that it would create 12 straight lines. Right now I have 4 of them. I think that it can be condensed down into a single function, but I couldn't figure out the math, so that will be a future upgrade. Then there's this, and so basically, there's the enemy has a speed, and so, but first of all, it gets the distance and direction to the next path. And then using the speed is units per second, but then since it's 60 frames per second, we divide by 60 to get the distance per distance in units per frame. And then it just moves to that new position. This is unimplemented yet, but basically I've always wanted to move a certain distance even if it reaches the end of the path. Then right here, if it's reached the spot we're heading to, we want it to update heading, and basically what that does is it just sets heading, which is the current path, to the next path in the queue. And then here's take damage, which is called by projectile, and it basically just removes damage from the enemy. So here's projectile, and pretty much it's pretty simple. All it does is when it detects a collision with enemy, it will apply enemy damage to the enemy it hit. And then here's the tower, and so the tower, on every update, it will get the current position of your mouse, and it will set its rotation to be pointing towards your mouse. It also has a timer here, like I showed in the game manager. And what that does is whenever the timer reaches 0, it shoots. And shoot basically just creates a projectile and then applies velocity to it. And then this is used to upgrade the tower, and you can see it's doubling its shooting speed. And yeah, that's my game. Thanks for watching.